Alrighty guys, well, some of you have seen this thing before. Our old little 13 and a half, 14 foot stock trailer, 2-axle. But this rolling door on the back end hasn't been working for a while. And this is why, right here. So see this pin right here? It broke out, and the wheel, it was dragging on the channel is what it was doing. It was dragging on here, not the wheel. So we're gonna cut this out completely, find a new rod to put through that wheel so that it looks like that one right there. Basically is all we got to do. And then on the bottom side, there's actually these angle irons. Well, they're friggin' actually kind of bent a little bit. They're not in very straight. So after I get the top fixed, we'll work at trying to get these suckers straightened out. You can kind of sort of see them right there. See how they're bent like that? They shouldn't be like that, right? So let's get the top dealt with first, and then we'll play with the bottom. Back to you in a couple of minutes once I get that cut out. Safety first, right? Something like that. Yeah. Good enough. Now we just got to find a rod that fits through there and put her back in place. Later, guys. Turned on? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Fuck you.
We know you're getting old and you got bad eyes.
You kissed my ass.
So what I did, guys, the rod that was in there was pretty friggin' dinky, and the hole was reamed out a little bit. So I took a drill and I made it a little bigger on the inside so that this what is this thing? 5/16 would fit through there, like so. Like so. Put that on there like so. And basically all I gotta do now is weld that sumbitch into place. So we gotta set up the... That's the piece that was in there. There's quite a difference in size. You can see that. So, garbage. Set up the welder, tack him in, and then start on something different. Woohoo! Are you back on, bugger? Are you been recording the whole time?
No.
You lying cockroach. Nothing like safety first when you're welding, right?
No. We can't see shit, but... No. We'll be back.
Alrighty, so there it is. And I don't got no paint to put on there right now. Not this color, that's for damn sure. But that works. That works really nice. I'm almost tempted to cut this son of a bitch off, drill him out slightly, and put a bigger bolt on him, but he's working really nice. So now, with my underside, see how these friggin' things are bent so much? I don't really like that. I wish I could have them up a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. If we have them too tight, then the damn door won't want to fucking work worth a shit, right? So I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave them. No, it doesn't hook on the bumper, but they do bump this. She's a little rotted out, guys, on the back end here. So my plan for this tin, basically, it's stupid what they got on back here as a bumper, but cut this right out all the way and throw a piece of pipe or something across here. Some square tubing, some 2x2, or maybe some oil field pipe. Cut this out on the side, or whatever we have to do to clean this up, and then paint that bumper black when I do it. But that, I think, is going to be for another day. It's not going to be for today. I think. We'll see what CP has to say when we get rocking and rolling with something else. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, so with this particular trailer, the back tailgate door hinges were a little sticky. So there's no grease nipples on these things. And I could drill them out and put grease nipples in, I guess. But chances are I'd have to make sure I drilled them out and had them on this side over here. So all I do basically is lift the door with a hydraulic jack. Any jack, just lift the door a little bit, pour some oil or spray some of fluid film in there, and she's good for a while, right? Now for this one. She's an old trailer, but we've done a lot of work to it, and basically I want to just kind of keep it functional. How's that sound, guys? Okay, later. Alrighty, guys. So these are the cows that were, well, 4 of these girls are calved out. There's one of them right there. Actually 5 of them, but 3 heifers in here and this red cow. And then our late fall calving cow, this green 54, this black girl, she was with the bulls. And you guys might recognize that old 18-year-old girl right there. She was with the bulls. And there's that calf that was with the bulls. That's her calf. So we moved them all into this corral out here now that it's set up. This is what we call our calving corral. So when we want to get somebody from here in the barn, we just bring them through this gateway right here. Now there's no water in this corral, okay? But I do have a watering bowl further out, way out there behind the shop. But anyways, we are pumping water. See this? Plus, I've got it opened up so they can come through here. And this is my valley that I built, our water run that takes water from this big snowbank and down out that way. But the biggest reason I wanted to get these cows the hell out of the corral And that's why we're pumping water here. Because all of the friggin' water from the barnyard, the roof of the barn, so on and so forth. Look, I got a lake, literally. Every year we go through this. And we're pumping water from our lake. And see how it's all coming off the roof here, finally, dripping like crazy. Pardon?
Yeah.
So we're, every year we pump water from there, because it's all water, snow runoff, snow melt, I should say, like from these snow banks over here. And it all melts and comes down and ends up in this lake right here. And that's how we do her. So we're pumping the water out. And eventually it'll work its way down through that trench all the way down to the dugout towards the north is the idea. So this is what we'll be actively doing for the next couple, 2-3 days. And as time goes on and it goes down, 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 then I'll have to get this red tub. I'll put the pump inside the red tub, and it's got holes drilled in it to allow water to come in and slow the sediment down. Right now the ground is frozen underneath all this water, so it's just a big ice mat underneath. So we got to get her, it's fine the way it is. There's a lot of water here for all the straw to sit on top. But yeah, that's why those cows are the heck out there and not in this corral anymore. We're not even using it here for the next couple of days. So we'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so we're just out in the pasture here. We brought a green feed bale and shredded it out. But see all that manure? Like this right here, that's an old bedding pack. That was from over the winter. But still, like all that out there, that's all manure scatter from all the different places we were feeding. This right here is a bed down area. And then where the windbreaks are is another bed down area, but you can see all that manure scattered all over the ground. Free fertilizer, how's that sound? So generally what I do for any newcomers, I'll come in here with our harrows and we'll harrow this around, break up these manure lumps and piles and harrow it around even more and spread it around more and more. And yeah, it gives us a lot of nitrogen back into the ground, a lot of everything. So phos and maybe not potash, but there'll even be some sulfur in there as that manure breaks down and works its way into the ground.
Lots of Greta's.
Pardon? Lots of what?
Greta's.
Lots of Greta's. Yeah, exactly. Lots of Greta's. A whole lot of political stuff scattered everywhere. So, anyway, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Give us the old thumbs up. This is BP and CP.
Hello.
Signing off. Leave your comments. Share the video with your friends and neighbors and family. And fun, fun, fun. Let's get her subscribed and get her done. We'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, so you saw us cutting wood over there, and now I cut a bunch of these 7-foot pieces for windbreaks, but I came across this one pipe, and a few of you guys out there will know what this is. And basically it's like a friggin' fiberglass liner that's on the inside, and that shit is a son of a bitch to weld with. So I got this one piece. It makes the pipe a hell of a lot heavier too, but I guess in the oil field business it helps preserve the pipe better. I don't know, I've never worked in the oil field. I just use the scrap stuff for building shit out of, right? But anyway, I guess it would make it preserve it a little better with it being lined like that. But for guys like me and for like straight pipe bakers, to weld with that stuff is a cockroach. How's that sound? I hate welding with it. It doesn't weld very nice at all. What I generally do is take the torch and burn that stuff back and get it away from my end. So I cut that one piece out of the length. Then I said to hell with it, and I shoved the length back on the rack out there, and I'll use it for a long straight piece, like 24 feet long or whatever. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Check this out, guys. We just pulled the pump. I've got it sitting right there. And all we use is a friggin' sludge style submersible pump, right? But it's designed for sludgy water, so you can handle some solids, right? But remember how this lake was all the way back up to here where I'm standing right now, basically? She pumped a lot of water out. So this stuff ain't so deep here anymore. It tipped over, and that's why it's so foamy, because the pump tipped over on me. But anyway, yahoo, we got a bunch of it out anyway. So CP's just up inside the barn, so I'll go see what she's not in the barn, she's making trenches.
I'm like a little kid, I play in the mud.
She's like a little kid playing in the mud with the water puddles, trying to get this little puddles over here to flow the hell out of here. Our bullpen is friggin' pretty much underwater, and the next corral over, basically guys, all the water from that end of the yard flows right down into our friggin' barnyard and corrals. That's the worst part about this whole setup.
Put the bulls in the new corral.
Yeah, we could throw the bulls over there. And then with corral cleaning, the one year we hired a corral cleaning crew that came in with a big ass friggin' payloader, and they had 6 truck spreaders. That was right after we bought the farm, and they dug holes in all of our corrals. They says, well, we got to get down to the clay line. And we said, we don't have to get down to the clay line. You just got to get the majority of the shit out. Well, they didn't do that. They did what they thought they should do, and they ended up digging us basically mini dugouts in all 3 of these corrals. Now this water, this isn't really dished out really that at all, but the water still all flows down from the yard area and comes right down through here, goes through all our corrals, and it's just a friggin' son of a gun every spring, okay? But we learn to live with it now, because without hauling a shitload of fill, what do you do, right? But anyways, that's it for today, guys. We'll maybe catch you all tomorrow, so see you then.